We were at Lake Tahoe, the Hyatt hotel there that's down close to the water. And this young lady comes up to me and said, "I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Sabrina Kay." And she said, "I'd like to talk to you about accreditation and Title IV and so forth." I thought, wow, I don't know whether I have 2 hours to explain the process. And as I talked to her, I learned something very, that was confirmed many times, hundreds of times over the last 25 years, and that is that Sabrina is always prepared. As I started to explain the process, she says, "Yeah, I understand that," and she got in this detailed discussion of it, and I realized there was not much I could add to the process. Her successes at the national level, her successes at the state level are, in my mind, are unprecedented. She's been on the CAPPS board, she's been on the national board, APSCU, CCA, twice, I think. I'm not sure how you got 3 times, okay. There's probably no one, certainly myself included, who has been so successful in so many areas and is dedicated to the proposition that there are many students who are non-students who need to be educated, need to be trained, need to be given a vocation so they can be successful on their own. She's dedicated to education, so much so that when she first told me she was going to go back to Wharton, this is while she had a school and was working at least 60 to 80 hours a week, and do her graduate work in education, get a master's in education, then a doctorate. She worked tirelessly to get her MBA at USC. When I wanted to talk to Sabrina about an issue, I knew that if I called her at the office after midnight, I would get through to her. Now, you got to remember, the next morning at 7 a.m., she's up working out, physically doing things. She's been a great friend of my family and my boys, my wife, and I consider her just a dear person. She's also a philanthropist, and I do know inside information, which I don't give, that she's given hundreds of thousands of dollars to assist this sector. And I know if I wanted to talk to the governor or the Los Angeles mayor or some political person, I'd call Sabrina because she knows them on a personal basis and can open doors like no one else I've ever seen. Looking out in this auditorium, I know many of you have been her close friends over the years, and probably her entry into the Hall of Fame is almost too late because of all she's done, both in the community, in the sector, and personally with many of you. And with that, I guess I would like to introduce Sabrina.